Shadow from the live front. So we'll. All right.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Archa Cafe. Happy Sunday to everybody. I hope everyone's having a good weekend here. Let's
Yep.
see.
Caddy, you
I'm
know
just,
what? Something missing today.
what's that?
The music.
Oh, yeah.
Let me get that running.
Let's see here, Stacks. How you doing? Warner Brothers and NFT, he's here. Congratulations earlier. You were killing it on the trivia. Erwin, Tom, USPS.
Mhm.
Let's see.
Hello, guys.
I hope everyone's just having a good weekend. I know,
Yep.
by the way, if you didn't know, we just had a little trivia game going on over in
Mhm.
Archangel, hosted by yours truly, that will be here in just a moment with us.
That's awesome. I mean, bad I couldn't be part of the trivia because I was sleeping. So next time, I'm gonna grab all the prizes now.
Yeah. All right,
But yeah,
guys.
I was just going through the chat. I mean, these are the things which really help out. And I'll be honest, on a very happy note. See, when the entire market was actually bearish and people were losing a lot of money, Arca was the one who was actually giving back to the community through the giveaways or through any of the other activities and stuff. So these kind of stuff which are planned really show that Archangel as a project is not just there for a crypto currency to be out there in the market, but it's also for the community that's backing it as well.
Yeah.
So it's a give and take policy that Archangel really follows damn well, I would say.
Yes. All right.
I mean, I was literally part of a few other projects which really did hit the bottom, and they were literally like, all right, we are done. Time to either sell the project or probably move on to a different token. Hey, we are going to relaunch the entire token now. All right, let the bull market start. Okay, fine, we'll wait.
Yeah, it's going to happen sooner or later. It's just about being
Yeah,
patient, and during these times, one of the critical things is just, keep pushing forward, keep progressing and collaborating.
exactly.
And,
Absolutely.
keep the doors open, keep us, the projects working together, moving forward together. It's freaking awesome. What's going on, Ove?
Mhm.
Ultra strong community, yes, sir. Status, Susanna Bacha. I think
Oaf
I
was
said that
actually missing for a couple of weeks out of action. I mean, if we did really miss your comments on Zen.
right.
Welcome though. So, all right. I mean, we do have a special guest that we want to bring in, and this was he's already on the chat, having agreed to everyone out there. So, Caddy, time to bring him in,
Yes,
or should we
sir.
make him wait for a little more longer?
Actually, you can go ahead there, Mr. Osman. I cannot figure out how to control that from this just yet.
Yeah, no problem. I'll take that up. So we have Sado in the house. Welcome, Sado, to the first ever Archa Cafe. Hey, how you doing? You're on mute, Sado.
Thank you for telling me.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm doing great. We went downtown today, just watched the basketball game, hung out, came back, and did some trivia with the Arca fam.
Awesome.
Yes, that was freaking awesome, man. And some of them guys in there, they were freaking fast. And you had some challenging questions in there.
Yeah, I mean, just the one about like what was illegal to eat with a fork in Georgia. Oh my goodness!
Fried chicken, baby.
What's up, Stacy?
But yeah,
Alpha
that's
says
one
that
thing.
house looks familiar. Yeah, I mean, we all share the same house some or the other time, so it's fine.
Yeah, we all live together.
Yeah.
So we're gonna announce the winner tonight. I really appreciate you guys having me on. Thank you to everyone that participated. It's just great to be able to come together, blend communities and just have some fun, especially right now since it's the bear market. I know a lot of people are always down, sad, or just like, dealing with some things, but we can make it fun, we can just come together and just talk about it and, just have some fun. So the tickets don't have to be worth arm and a leg, just to have some fun. So we will announce the winner whenever you guys are ready. we can do it.
You ready?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Let's
But
see.
Sarah, before we go with the winner announcements, okay, Joe has a question. How many pineapples can you eat in Georgia with a fork while wearing a moon suit? Hmm.
I don't know that. Okay.
My biggest question is, where are you going to stuff it?
What was that?
In the moon suit, you mean?
Oh yeah, pineapple. Yeah, I know.
I mean, it gets a little itchy inside your moon suit, unless and until you have slices and then put it in the can. But yeah, that's for another day. But Sado, coming down to the lotto itself, like when you speak of the lotto and stuff, what is it that actually gave you an idea of doing this? And I mean, how did it all start? Just a quick question.
Well, I mean, I kind of understood that, my token was kind of deemed a very safe token. And for whatever reason, people don't want to invest in safe tokens. They only want gambles. We kind of understood that we needed some type of excitement factor, something to kind of tell the community that, hey, we can be safe, but we also can have some fun. The community can win, the token can win. And so we kind of had a team come up to me and they said, hey, we got this idea for the lotto. And we think you guys would be a great fit for it. And they kind of understood too. They're like, hey, you're a safe token. And so, we just, the synergy was there. We worked together to get the DApp up and going. And, now, people who want to participate can.
Yeah,
Awesome.
that's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I really hold you to that particular word of, people do not want to invest in safe tokens. Yeah, absolutely.
Very
Yes.
much.
Because the mania is all about, a 10x or a 100x, else I'm not investing. That's how it goes. But yeah, I think that's going to, it's about to change. The entire scenario is about to change after this bear market actually ends, I would say.
I hope so. It really sucks because, like, if you see the volume of some of these meme tokens or some of these tokens that doesn't even have a white paper, they don't have any utility. If we had that same exact volume, like, and I tweeted about this a while ago, we could literally move mountains, like literally.
True. That's very true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I absolutely agree to that. I mean, I also agree to Oak's comments as well. People are probably regretting their tolerance for risk right about now. Yeah, absolutely, yes.
Yeah, the one thing about it,
Pushing their borders a bit, yes.
Yeah. So one thing with crypto, it is very volatile. And with this, the quote safe tokens aspect, that's a term that gets thrown around widely. And Guardian's kind of in that same boat. I think it gets, kind of under that umbrella as well. But at the same time, you have your strong holders and you have the ones that are just waiting. They're just waiting to see what's going to happen, what moves are being made in this time, and how is the project going to survive these times. So the ones that make it through these conditions and we outshine on the other end, it's coming.
Imagine Ethereum falling down to $800 from all the way up to 3K. Now think of other projects.
You said 800, right? It was down in that
around 8
range. Just a week ago.
850. Yeah. So now think of other projects. I mean, if ETH could fall, then what would happen to others? That's what you need to think of, how volatility plays a vital role. So
yes.
Yeah, I mean, if we are ready, we could go ahead with the announcement portion.
Okay.
Are we?
Let's see. Let me see if I can share my screen.
Yep.
Yeah, you should be able to there.
Share screen. Share screen. Chrome tab. Let's do Chrome tab. Okay, perfect. So this is it. Can you guys let me know when you guys can see my screen?
There you go.
Perfect. Okay.
It's on.
Good.
All right. So right here at the bottom is where we can randomize a winner. Just so you guys can see, and I did this on our last one as well. That's not picking the same address over. We'll just click it. So this is not simulating the winner, just so everyone can see that it will go through different addresses and it'll cycle. So let's go ahead and pick a winner. So congratulations and good luck to everyone that participates. Let's get a countdown, and then from there we can pick a winner.
Yep. Let's do that.
All right. So drum roll, please.
There we go. We had our drum expert.
The winner for Arca's very first gelato is C011. You are the winner. Whoever
Congratulations.
Woo.
You are the winner.
I was just searching for any confetti to come on screen, but unfortunately, StreamYard doesn't have it.
I know, right?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
that's
let's see.
awesome. Congrats to that. And what was the dollar amount, Sarah Sato, that was going around? I'm sorry.
I have to look that information up. I'm not sure off the top of my head.
Gotcha. Not a problem, man.
Yeah.
So one more
That
time.
was cool, anyways.
What was the wallet number?
I wrote it in the chat. C011.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Ooh,
Awesome.
Look at that picture. That's a nice picture.
Congratulations
Yeah.
to whoever is the wallet owner. If you would like to go ahead and be more generous, please share your seed phrase with the entire Archa community so anyone can access the wallet and the prize pool. I mean, it's just for you. It's just a condition for you to claim the prize, right? Okay, I'm just kidding. Please do not share your seed phrase.
It's an
educational
point tonight. And the number one thing,
Yeah.
if you learn anything first in crypto, you never share that seed phrase with anybody.
Absolutely. Yes.
Keep that as close to I don't even know. I cannot stress that enough to people how to protect, how strong and how critical it is to protect that seed phrase.
Yes. Now more than ever, in fact.
Yes. But don't protect it too much. Don't go misplacing, little pieces and bits of the puzzles anywhere.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, the best protection that you can actually give your seed phrase is share it with us. We'll keep it safe in block.
Oh.
No. Not him.
Absolutely. No. That's a very big no. Please do not do that.
Yes. So I was just peeling through some of the messages there. Let's see. I think the future.
Yeah, I just wanted to bring this up what Oak was saying. I think the future of crypto is somewhere between traditional investing and the Wild West. Regulations are coming soon, and the projects that strive to be compliant and safer, as Sado put it, will do well. Yeah, absolutely right. I mean, I don't know how many people are, what regulations are going on in the background, but definitely, yes, the crackdown is all on if you're compliant to the actual rules and regularities, then you're going to survive. Else, it's going to be the door. I mean, you'll just have to either walk out or you just have to trash your project. That's how it goes. Now, all those concepts of, a normal person who just had around 10 ETH or even a few BNB available, just start off with a smart contract, copy it from someone and just start off with a smart contract by changing supply and name and stuff like that. All those so-called e-nos, I mean, except a few who are actually genuine, I'm saying. So all those so-called meme manias that we used to see on Dextools and stuff, they would definitely be gone. And the regulations are here to hit really, really hard. The main reason here being government has already missed out on a very good opportunity earlier, and now is the time that they want to get their feet wet into the crypto market. So a lot of things are happening in the background. I mean, we did also see that recent news of Goldman Sachs as well. I think Joe posted it or I saw it somewhere else. I don't recollect where it exactly was, but Goldman Sachs is actually trying to buy up Celsius. So that's something that's going on in the background. And why is it that they want a piece of crypto pie? It's because they've already missed the entire opportunity. I mean, they did not buy when Bitcoin was 1K. They did not buy when it was 10K. And now they want to try their best and see what offer they can actually have on the current running market prices of entire crypto. I mean, it's not only Bitcoin now for them. I know they're pretty much definitely going to a few projects which have a lot of potential for growth. So that's where projects which have real utility and people who are really working to get the project up and running and compliant with all the regulatory aspects will see a bright future. That's my personal opinion, not financial advice, guys. So just like I always say, please be careful about your investments. Yes, there are certain degen plays that you can definitely do, but keep only a portion of your portfolio for that. Always have your portfolio with real legit projects which do have potential for future growth. That's all I would like to say.
Yep. By the way, we got another guest in the house. How you doing, Miss BCB?
Look at that.
I'm good. How are you guys? Can you hear me?
Yep, we got you.
Yep, absolutely
Okay,
fine.
Perfect.
And you don't sound out of breath. So that's a good thing.
Yeah, I was really racing home to get here, so I'm sorry I'm a little late.
That's fine. That's fine. Absolutely fine. Safety is more important than speed, you know.
Yeah, well, Bulls was driving luckily, and racing for him is slightly faster than driving faster than a grandma.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, he's the careful one.
Yeah, I'm like that complete 180 of that aspect. I say I'm not far from Chicago, and I go up there, hang out. Once you get used to those interstates, you'll understand.
Yeah, no, I have a heavy foot, so he usually drives. Otherwise, I get in trouble. So
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Aslan, I did want to point out, so how you were talking about the compliance and whatnot. You know, utilize your community as well. I mean, I talked to Joe a lot early on in my career, being a young dev, and you know, Joe is so smart. You know, and
Yeah.
you don't have to know it all. And it's okay if you don't know it all. I know, you know, there's people out there in this world where they got to act like they know everything. You know, I don't know it all. I'm not one of those people. And then when I need a source of information, you know, I go to the right people. So shout out to Joe. He really helped me out. And if you want to be compliant, if you're starting a token, you know, it takes a lot of different steps. It's not just one step and then you're done. I think, you know, at this point, I've probably hired about 7 to 8 different lawyers. You know, I had a blockchain lawyer, crypto lawyer. You know, I had a lawyer just for, you know, nonprofits, and it's so many different lawyers and so many different avenues and so many different things. You know, because all lawyers are not the same, of course. So it's just so many things that you have to do. So many pieces of paperwork you got to file, and you know, it's a waiting game to be able to get this stuff back. So it's definitely, you know, there's very few projects that's actually trying to, you know, strive and get to that commitment of being compliant. But you know, once these once the regulations come down, we'll be happy for it.
Yeah, absolutely, yes. I mean, it's safe for me to actually say that every one of us over here, probably in one way or the other, are still with the project because of Joe alone. It's because we trust in the team behind the project, and it's because we definitely know what Joe is up to, right? So, I mean, when he speaks, we definitely know that he's up to something. So that's you know, it's kind of a bonding glue, in fact, that right from the beginning, because I'm here even before Arca launch. So that's how early I was into Arca as such. So I mean, I've been seeing how it has evolved, how it has developed, how the conversations have been happening, how Joe has actually steered the ship to. According to me, it's a success. Forget the price part aside, the development, the build, and what's coming in the future. That's an achievement in itself, and with such a short span of time, that can only be possible with people who know to work around things. Apart from that, I mean, anyone can pose as a dev, but no S about crypto. Okay, you know what I mean? I've seen that. I've seen many who just go ahead and pose about it, but no, he's a real lead and he knows what he's doing. That's all I would like to say.
Yeah, actually, Bulls heard Joe speaking the day of launch, and same thing, like he felt confident for sure. So more confident than any other project, actually. So thanks, Joe. We need to get you on TED Talks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we should have a special invite back to the cafe once in a while. I know he's very busy, but
yeah, I agree with that.
We would definitely want him back on the cafe one or the other day.
Oh, definitely. And you know, that is one man that just don't slow down and don't stop. He just keeps going and going like the Energizer Bunny. But I'll tell you, you know, I look at it this way. You really, as a project manager myself, you could not ask for a better mentorship. I mean, just the visions that align, the past, the ethics, the morals, just everything about it. It just will blow one away. And it's what's needed within the space to move forward. And without, you know, access to that knowledge or being able to share that networking experience, there's a lot of struggles that many people would hit. And to him, they're not a struggle, they're an opportunity. And that's the one thing, you know, the approach of the situation. He knows how to handle things and move on and keep things going in that momentum. Let's see.
Yeah, I get too caught up in things sometimes. Joe definitely knows how to keep it moving forward.
Yes.
Yeah, when you're talking to Joe, you'll talk to Joe and he'll say, "Oh yeah, I'm doing this," and then you'll talk to him next week. Like, how's it going? Oh, I finished that like 3 days ago. Like, oh my goodness, where do you find the time?
He always takes the time to help teach people too. Like he's been schooling me on shorts and longs. I don't know if you guys have seen that in the main chats, but he always takes the opportunity to educate when people need it. So thanks, Joe.
And he says, we have a strong team and community. No single person can navigate this maze, and this is one incredibly strong family.
Yes, we are.
Yep.
Yes. There is so many that are just passionate and dedicated within this community, to what we're trying to do, where we see this, the space in 1, 2, 5, 10 years. And, it's just, that's what's going to keep us moving forward, is just keep the community is what builds everything up. And I'll tell you, that's what drives with Guardian. The community is what keeps us pushing forward every day.
Yeah, both are definitely wonderful communities.
Yep.
All of our progress in our ecosystems. It's so easy to go out and shill our ecosystem because it's all projects that care about utility and care about their communities. So it's you guys make it easy.
Nothing's ever easy in this space, is it, Sato? No.
Yeah, I mean, we do have a dev in the house, so he knows what's easy and what's not.
I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, absolutely, yes.
Easy.
I mean, if you look at it on a contract basis, on a pure technological aspect as well, when you want to build a contract which is totally void of any flaws or stuff, and it really brings out the idea that you have to reality, it definitely takes a lot of effort and a lot of commitment as well, right? It's not so easy as, you just launch a meme coin out there, which is just a copy contract. If you head over to Etherscan and just put in any contract address and see the tab of similar contracts, you will see a bunch of them in all those S coins, I would say. But when you want to really, yes, you do see that similarity between different projects, but the actual difference lies in few lines, just a few lines of code, which might add in more security to the project, might add in a lot more flexibility, or might add in a lot more new functions. So that piece of that small 3-4 lines of code, that's really hard to write. It's, even though it's just a couple of paragraphs or a couple of lines on the coding front, it's really hard to write. So I mean, kudos to all those devs out there, including Shadow as well, who have brought in real good projects to the market.
Yes.
I mean, when you're thinking about doing a contract, like, me personally, I didn't know anything about writing contracts. And so when you get into this space and you're just starting to talk to some of these developers, and you don't know who you can trust. You don't know if they're gonna write something on the back end where they can still off liquidity. And so it's definitely a very intimate process. You want to get that right. So shout out to all the projects doing it the right way.
Absolutely. Without any broken bones. Is he going to any martial arts tournaments? Or, I don't know. JCG, what are you up to?
I think he was doing some sort of training. I think it was like a team activity or something with work, maybe.
Oh, gotcha. I thought he was hitting the gym or the CrossFit training stuff.
That could be it too.
All right. So on announcements front, coming down to the actual announcements, I just had one that came up. Just a sec. Yeah, we are going to have a VC in the Guardian token Telegram. That's on 29th of June, 7 p.m. ET. That's the time frame.
Yes.
I'm excited if I can join in. It's pretty early for me, but yeah, let's see.
What time would that be for you?
Yeah, 7 p.m. ET. Just a second. Let me just do the conversion. I use Google for time conversion. But yeah, I mean, it's been quite a time, right, since we had a VC on the Guardian platform per se. So that would put me at 4:30 a.m. my time.
What would it be?
4:30 a.m.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, let's see. That would be a Thursday 4:30 a.m. for me. If I don't know, I might sleep by it and then give it a listen later, or I might become a little more crazy and be awake and be live. Let's see.
Maybe we'll get you a little more crazy. Okay.
So no broken bones, but still have a few weeks left. Big presentation in the morning. All right. Well, all the best for that.
Yes, good luck.
We are 20 strong. We got 20 people in the house.
Whoop, whoop.
Yep.
Hopefully we get more and everybody stays till the end because we have some announcements today.
Yes.
Ooh.
Hey, Zen, we got BCB. She actually has eyes.
I do. They're here. They're here. Well, I had Bulls take the picture, and this little girl wanted to hop in on it, and he was watching hockey, so he wasn't even paying attention. I'm surprised that he got a still photo at all.
All right. I'm just sifting through the Guardian website, just checking on any news that might be out there worth mentioning here. I mean, most of the news are worth mentioning, but I do not want to take away a lot of time.
Sure. While you're looking, the VC that we're going to have in Guardian is we're going to try and make it on a regular basis, just to give the community, just update everybody on what we're doing, what we're looking at, what we're currently working on, just letting you guys know what's going on during this really quiet market. Because I think a lot of people are hunkered down, maybe not coming on socials. So we figure if we do it weekly, we can just give you heads up on what's going on, and then y'all can go about your day. So it shouldn't last
wonderful.
Nearly 30 minutes. We'll cover stuff. Yeah.
Perfect. I can't wait.
Yeah.
That's a good way to actually get the information out on what's being built, in fact, in this bear market.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, it's not the price that's going to get built, but a lot more stuff apart from the price that's happening in the background, which is getting built, and that in the later point will definitely propel the price further. I mean, that's. I mean, I don't know. I do not want to look at the price point to a certain extent. I know many people wouldn't agree with me on this, but up to a certain extent, say when the project launches, and from the day it launches up to the next 1.5 2 years, when you know for a fact that this is a long-term project, I do not even go ahead and check out the price point at all. The only thing that I actually do check on my wallet is how much reflections I've got in case they have that mechanism running. Okay, so that's the only thing that I do personally, and only after a certain extent is when I actually go ahead and check the price. And in these conditions, especially when it is a bear market, that's when I would like to go ahead and see if there is an opportunity for me to go ahead and see my actual investment, or probably just hold on to it and see a good time where I can purchase more and back more. Even if it's not a DCA, then yeah, you do have an opportunity to increase your back size at that point.
Mm-hmm.
On the sidelines, yes, you do hope for a bullish market. You do need that price, to inflate, or I wouldn't say inflate, that's the wrong term. I would say increase. So all this stuff will definitely keep happening. The ups and downs are always there when it comes to crypto, and it's not something new for me. But one that I'm really happy about, like I said, this particular market, I think we have hit the bottom. I might be wrong, but I think we have hit that bottom. And probably this is a phase where, we have spoken earlier, all those actual real projects with real utility and do have a real world scenario use case or solving a problem, I would say, rather than the real world use case, I would say solving a problem, some or the other kind of a problem, right? So those will definitely go ahead and exist. And this particular bear market is trying to shift the trend from that meme coin culture, trying to shift the trend from that sidewind traders or big pump and dumps kind of concept to real investments. That's something that's really happening in the background, because we have seen that many real people are actually getting into the crypto space, and these are investors. They're not just normal guys who are here in for a pump and dump and stuff. I did see another gaming project which I'm not so sure raised somewhere close to around 300 million. That too from venture capitals. I forgot the name. I'm sorry, but this is what is happening in the background. And like I said, many venture capitals are now actually enjoying the bear market, to be on a positive note, because yeah, when all the retail investors are little down and they're a little sad with their investments because they're all down, and probably for many of them it would have meant a bread and butter kind of a situation as well, because they would have invested a few of their savings and they wanted to expect some good profits, and now the bearish market might have overturned their plans of a probable expenditure coverage and stuff. So I mean, people do it for a weekly expense as well, right? So they just invest on a Monday, they just wait for Friday, and they just pull out the investment which will profit. Those kind of traders are also existing in the market right now. So for them, it's a very big hit. But for day traders, I believe that it's a paradise. The bear market is really shifting, and this volatility is really making them a bunch of money. If you're a day trader and you know how to use the technicals and you know how to actually trade crypto, all right. So that's something that they are doing a little bit here and there. But on the sidelines, this is what is happening across the entire world. I mean, they know that they need to get into crypto, and they're just wriggling their way in wherever they can. All right, that's all I would like to see. So yeah, I mean, a fresh set of investors, I would say, and a lot of fresh blood will definitely come into crypto in the coming days. Is what I would be very much positive on. The main reason here being, or probably the main reason to actually say that big venture capitals are still step back, or probably just sitting and watching, or having inside deals and just waiting for them to be announced, is only for the regulations to be rolled out. And it's still unclear, because even though some of the regulations are very much clear and straightforward in countries like Venezuela or El Salvador, where they have legalized the tender, there are countries which have a lot of ambiguity as well. Now, taxation is one thing, but apart from taxation, how is it that you can allow a project to go in without a governance body, or how is it that you can trade a commodity or a or a cryptocurrency without any proper backing of assets or stuff like that? I mean, your security is what they want to ideally speak of, but I don't know, I'm not so up for it, because the government did not even secure any of our futures till now. So to a certain extent, I think, why would we even trust them? Just my personal opinion here, but yeah, they're just trying to wriggle the way in. Let's see what happens. I think a couple of more months and the trend would definitely shift. A lot many things happening.
I would love to ask like BCB and even Miss Bread. So when you guys are looking at a new project, and of course you guys are in some solid projects like Arca and Scratch, Guardian, so you guys already know what a solid project looks like. But what are some of the things you guys look for? And it's a new project coming out. What are some of the signs or some of the things you guys look for?
I look for leadership, I think, is a big thing for me, because I feel like even if, and like wise, like Mr. Aslan was speaking about, projects with utilities will make it through this market. But I think that there's projects out there that can have the utility, but they don't know how to manage their money well. They don't know how to, they don't know how to lead, right? They don't know how to communicate. And so like you can have a gem and it can still not make it because of other variables. But other than that, I'm still kind of learning like the real nitty-gritty research of things. But I look at Token Sniffer. I look at how many holders they have, what their volume looks like, what their MCs look like. Yeah, I mean, and the utility matters a lot for me too. Like I think utilities that have real world use case, or has the potential to transcend that, I think, or if it's, ARC is all about having tools to help people in the outside world get in. I think that utilities that transcend, that has the ability to reach outside scopes, I think have the most potential to grow. So I kind of look at a lot of things, I guess.
I'd agree with you. I would definitely agree with you about the leadership. But I think to take that a step further, find somebody who has good top team. It also has to translate down to the, to that middle level, to the people who are more in touch with the community every day. So I guess in that aspect, people have to be trainable. have to want to have the passion to learn how to do a job for the community, or to learn more than what they knew when they first got in the project. So I think sometimes I jump in projects, TGs, and just to kind of take a temperature for what the community's like, and if they seem cohesive and supportive, and because y'all know, you're all in different projects. You go into one TG, it's a complete 180 from something else. So I kind of like to get that feel for the people in it.
Yeah.
So, leadership from the top down kind of thing. I'll admit I haven't looked at a project in a while because I feel quite safe here at home in the ecosystem. So, yeah, I think I'd like to get a read after I look at the papers and all the normal stuff that we tell everybody to do, like BCB when you write all of the Arca's Angels fundamentals, and that's good stuff. But then I think I like to take it a step further and just take a temperature of the community.
Exactly. I mean, I might look at charts too, but like even Archangel, I care more about looking at the charts after I've been in it for a little, after I've already been looking at a project for a little bit, because when you hear about a project, you might be hearing about it when it's at a peak, when it's at a hype point, right? And so looking at a chart in that moment might not be the wisest, even if you look at it over time, totally. But I like to gauge the momentum and the tone and the vibe and what their forward thinking is. And, if the charts over time reflect what I'm seeing and being told, I think that's a better sign of looking at charts. But, we in this market, we can say all we want about charts, but at least we know what's important, I guess, here.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, one of the things I look at when I'm looking at new projects, the first thing, of course, is the dev team. The reason why I say the dev team is because, I got to listen to them. It's like I don't even have to listen to kind of understand the plan. I just need to see the passion. When I talk, when Joe talks, when a lot of these other devs talk, you want to hear the passion. And if you hear that passion, there's going to be a drive. There's something fueling it on the inside. They don't need people to buy their token to feel it. They don't need people to pump them up in their head to fuel them. They wake up with that fuel every single day, regardless if anybody is talking about charity, regardless if anybody is talking about Archangel. We're going to go out there and we're going to kill it. There was one token, and I think I said this a couple of days ago. They basically, the bear market pretty much wrecked everyone, wrecked everybody's chart. And, they came out and they said, hey, you guys, our chart is crap. We're going to call it quits. And so I tried to talk to them and I said, hey, regardless of whatever your chart looks like, there's got to be a reason why you started your project. Whatever that utility is, whatever the project is, that doesn't affect the chart. You can still achieve whatever mission or whatever goal you have for your project, regardless of the chart. If you achieve what you're trying to, the chart will reflect that. So I think a lot of people really latch on to the chart. And chart is great because, we kind of get a tool to kind of measure the actual token throughout the course of history. But if a token is just launching and you're saying, oh, it's 10x and oh, it's up 1,000%, come on now. Let's actually listen to the dev team. Let's get some utilities, the white paper, like BCB said, some real world utilities, and a lot what Miss Bread said as well. I mean, it's kind of a mixture of everything. And I think, over the course of time, I've seen less and less meme tokens and actually more utility tokens.
Exactly. It's kind of a nice change to see too. I kind of feel like I came in at that change because I've heard a lot of people talk about, because I'm still relatively new, and so I hear people talk about meme coins, but I personally haven't been exposed to them a lot, which is, it's probably my filtered Twitter feed and all that fun stuff. But it's, I don't.
Wrong. That's so wrong.
Luckily, I see more and more real utility. So I think that's a good change in the right direction. Another thing I look at, which is something I also look at with charities, is and politicians too, but who spends too much money on advertisement and not enough money on like the important things. I think that can say a lot. Normally, the places you hear the most about spend too much money on advertisement. And I mean, like, all of our communities are great about being present. We're still here, like cafes and ergonomics and voice calls and Twitter spaces and whatever else we can do. There's ways to like get out there without spending money on advertisement. So you just got to take advantage of what you got to work with and make it happen.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I wish I knew that early on in my young dev career, because you're lucky. The meme face token, honestly, it was just like, man, like the tokens like Vegeta. I got rugged on Vegeta. I got rugged on all these anime tokens and meme coins.
Yeah.
And, you know, I said, you know, never mind. But seeing them and seeing how they rose to fame, it was always like, oh, get the biggest influencer, get the biggest YouTube person, you know, pay this person, pay that person, pay this call channel. And so when I became a dev, I'm like, oh, this is the winning formula right here. This is what's going to work. And so it's such a learning curve. And, you know, everybody thinks that they have the best idea, the best token, the best plan. And of course, you know, we think that, you know, but everyone else is different. So there's literally 1 out of 10 projects that come out here and they do what Saitama did, or they do what Archa did early on, and they do, you know, some great numbers. But to sustain that and to be able to come out here, you know, it's tough. It's very tough. So at utility, dev team, perseverance, and don't give up, because you're gonna have some days where the chart looks like crap. You're gonna have some days where people come in the chat and say, hey, is this token dead? Or hey, is this stuff is going? Like, yes, we've been here every single day giving out messages like, no, it's like, just because you've been gone for a month, no, you've been dead. Now I know you're alive.
Exactly.
Don't give up. Keep going. That's my message of the day.
Yeah, I totally agree to that. On one note, you know, if you're really passionate, I mean, that word passion that you really mentioned on what you want to build and what you want to actually bring out as a utility or a project, once you've started it, that passion will definitely drive you through the end. And you do not need to look at the chart at all, because it will automatically be up and down. That definitely happens. It's lifeline. All right. So you have a big red candle, nothing to worry about, and the green is definitely there to follow it up. So on the sidelines, all that matters is whether you are focusing on your build. I mean, the real devs out there who actually are very much passionate about bringing stuff into crypto, be it utility or an idea they want to realize, they do not ever speak about the chart. They do not ever think about the price. They just go about doing. They just move forward, ram through all their utility and the roadmap points that they had to achieve. That's what they focus on. So the focus is entirely on bringing the project up to a certain level, after which they can definitely concentrate on the price front, right? So yeah, I mean, that's where I said, if you're in for it, like all those meme coins for a big 10x, I mean, Archangel is not for you. I would be very honest and straightforward, because this is a project which has a real use case. By use case, I mean, it does have a portal, Guardian, and it's a real use case for you. You can head over to the Guardian portal and you can have a check on what's happening out there. Much better information than what you can get from normal CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko websites. All right, I'll be honest, because that's what I refer to on a daily basis, and I do not exaggerate things. That's as simple as that. I do not want to, you know, just bluff or probably hype stuff. It's the truth out there. That's where I refer to my daily news, right? So that's something that's really good enough, because it's very well polished, and to get that kind of a website up and running and with a lot of such information rolled out in a very short span of time, that's a feat in itself. And Sado, I don't know whether you knew this or not. Guardian platform was supposed to come out sometime in the month of July, August, right? This is the duration that was the initial plan for Guardian to be launched, and we had it ready by Feb.
Wow.
Welcome back, Caddy. On that, I just want to say, like everybody says, it's only a loss if you sell. Just keep holding on. It'll go back up. Don't sell then either, though. Just hold forever. It'll be great.
Hey, Peter. Good to see you too. Thanks for joining into the cafe.
Well, I mean, I do have to get out of here in a couple minutes, but before I get out of here, I want to ask Mr. Aslan. I've never been on the show, I don't think. So this is like my first time seeing you. Do you sit in the mirror and just like twist that before we get on? Like, or does that just
I'll tell you what, a little bit of secret. This takes half an hour to get ready. Okay, I'm just kidding. It's been there. I mean, it's just coconut oil magic. That's all I would say.
Oh, okay.
Really, it's funny you say that because Mr. Aslan's mustache is probably more famous than Mr. Aslan. No, I'm just kidding. But we know
Yeah. Well, they did ask for an NFT for that, so
they did.
I gotta see this NFT.
Yeah. My mustache is more famous than me. That's true.
I'm surprised Zen isn't in the chat right now. There it
He is. He is.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, the stash always gets brought up every episode.
Hey, it's a trade secret. I cannot just reveal all the trade secrets.
Fair point.
Good one. So, Caddy, what you looking at?
I am just trying to peel through some messages that I missed while the few moments I was out. So I don't know how it's looking, how I'm sounding, but hopefully we're on point right now.
You good?
Good.
Yep. You look a little red, kind of like a tomato, but yeah, it's good.
Like a tomato. Part of that's the sun's fault. I will say that.
Nah, I'm just kidding. You look good.
No, let's see if we can fix it.
I got DMs, Mr. Aslan. We can keep it private. Yeah. Let's do that on air, okay? Not on the
So yeah, Miss Fred, I heard you talk about
with
next week what we have going on.
Yes.
I kind of caught that.
Good.
What else have I missed? Or do I dare ask?
What do you look at when you look into new projects? I think is the only other topic we really touched on. So what do you look at when you get into new projects?
Gotcha. Oh,
Caddy
what I
looks
look
at
when I get into new
Caddy,
projects.
no.
Goodness.
Wait, Caddy, let me just answer that for you. Caddy only looks for projects which have car names.
Well, the one thing, if I go through my due diligence process, we could be here probably for a 48-hour lesson over all that. So,
Sounds like a good caddy video.
oh, it's wait, Caddy, isn't this like the 40th Cafe's 40th stream? Got to be close to that. It is dang close. I'll tell you what.
I don't know. I've lost count. I'll be honest. I've lost count.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. If you all want to keep rolling, I will look up that statistic real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know we
Maybe
are.
you get to know.
I'm very curious.
So while you're looking that up, Caddy, what else happened in Guardian last week? Towards the end of the week.
Oh goodness.
See? Yeah.
There has been so much moving. There's been so many moving parts. So give me a little hint. Where are you heading with this one?
CMC.
Which one are we talking about?
Oh.
See,
It's all riddles now.
I
See, this is what happens when you have project managers on the group and we are sitting like dumb ducks, not knowing anything.
I know, right?
They have the secret code words and we are just waiting for them to actually reveal some stuff. And it's like, they have a bunch of secret code words and
You actually.
I don't know.
This is what happens when he takes the weekend off from Telegram and crypto and then comes back and like, wait, what did we do last week? No, we got I know about the heat map, Joe.
I mean, how far do we
I don't know about the heat map.
Okay, tell me about the heat map.
So I think where maybe Joe's heading with this down there is, Guardian's still constantly moving on the back end. We're always trying to find things to integrate and keep it innovative and moving forward and bring fresh things to the platform. And one thing that we are working with beta versions on, and we're trying to working on things getting implemented. One is a heat map. It's something that just kind of shows what's going on with the top 50, top 100 tokens, however you want to lay it out there. But it will show, the market caps, the percentages, ups and downs for the 24-hour. Just kind of a nice little reference point. So what else were we talking about there?
Wait, I'll put it in. Hold on.
Honestly, I DM'd you. But while we are working on
All right.
that
I mean, any one of you just get it out. I cannot wait for that so-called
I
surprise
know,
now.
right? I know, right?
let's see, one,
Check the chat, Caddy.
Now see, this is what it is.
Not the target. Check.
so we are on
You know what?
episode number 36.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
36.
Oh.
Okay. That's
Oh,
good.
heck yeah.
4 more to go.
See, to me, that's not big news to me.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
Lewis.
And the reason being is because soon people are going to be saying when Guardian, not when CMC. But yes, Guardian did get
You just
an
worked it
untracked
out.
listing on CMC at the end of the week there. Working on some things, and we're working with CMC and them guys, just trying to push forward. It's not as easy to get lists on it as it used to be, but we do have some forward momentum, and we're just going to keep pushing. That's within us, that's one that we strive every day, is to move a step forward. And now we're glad we actually got them hooked to the chain and we're dragging them with us, so they're coming with us. So it's baby
That's
steps right now, but we're just going to keep working with them and keep moving forward.
Absolutely. I mean, it's about time they list Guardian.
10 weeks. 10 weeks.
I know.
And the bad thing is, they're very a lot of these listing sites are very what am I trying to say here, for lack of a better term?
Bias.
If they're transparent about anything, they are clearly to state that if you try to open lines of communication and start bugging them, start following up, that it will get things pushed back to the list. So you're kind of in limbo while they're figuring it out, without a lot of insight of what you can do to help move it forward on your part. But we just kept those doors open, kept kind of talking to them a little bit, and we got progress made finally. So just keep at it. That's the thing. Don't ever give up.
Don't ever.
What is going on, brother? Looking good.
Yeah.
So, I actually have an announcement as well on behalf of Arca's Angels. Something we've kind of been thinking about and working about. I know, I'm sorry, I said I was going to wait till the end of Cafe, but I'm just excited. So Arca's Angels are going to be hosting a contest. It'll be held in TG in Arca, Maine, TG. It's going to be a little bit of trivia, a little bit of scavenger hunt. You might know some of it off the top of your head. You might have to look some things up and go through some steps, but it will be held on Tuesday, July 12th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the first place is, drumroll, $100 in Ether. And second place will be an Arca NFT ticket. So,
Wow.
The only hints I have is anything we've put out is fair game. So you kind of have to dig deep on everything we've been doing.
And there's a lot. So try to study. I guarantee you. You probably will not figure it out.
Caddy, are you free tomorrow for an hour?
Am I free tomorrow for what?
For an hour or so? I mean, we could have a private chat on what's going on. I would like to dig a little deeper before everyone else. Yeah, just saying.
Oh, study time? You want a study time? Also, anything that we put out up until the contest will be fair game as well. So we're on Reddit, we're on Twitter. We're a little bit of everywhere. So yeah.
There's a lot of info out there.
What's up, GTO?
Time to hit all the socials and actually get to know what are the recent updates or tweets or posts on the Reddit that have gone through. Time to check the pinned messages as well. And time to check the Arca Innovations Lab chat as well, because there might be certain conversations that might come out as questions to you too.
Oh yeah, it probably could be in there. It could be, who knows where they're going to peel them from. If it's anything, I know, Sato, you put some thought into what you had going on tonight, because I could not think of half of those. So to address, GTO there, I'm about the Monday morning meeting. Every Monday, the Guardian team, we have a kind of like a little huddle, and we go over some of the stuff the community's dropped within the week, kind of toss some ideas around and get some insight. And it's something that, he dropped something very, actually, I would love to see on Guardian, and it can in due time. So, we got the technical analysis and development right now, which will lean very hard towards some of them ideas. So one of the things of the scavenger hunt is, what was his idea last week? There's a good question. Hey, BCB, add 1 T Arca to that pot. Uh-oh, she disappeared.
Oh, for the Arca's Angels contest. Wow.
So does that mean we will have 2 winners today?
You what?
I think that's, I don't know. What is
Does that mean we'll have 2 winners today?
This first after
Apart from the regular 1 trillion giveaway, or are we doing it for one single winner? I mean, is it still the 1 trillion Arca, or would it be 2 trillion now since GTO is also adding him? I don't know.
I think that was referring to Arca's Angels, but hopefully he can qualify.
I think that's
right.
Arca's Angels, which would be a 3rd place prize. So that's exciting.
That is really exciting. Thank you.
Yes.
See, this is the reason I was just saying, Arca community is all about giving and taking. It's not only about taking.
Definitely got a lot of generous givers in our community.
Yes, we do. I'll have
absolutely.
to adjust that flyer and send it out. I just
that's clear now.
That's the hard part.
Thanks,
going back through all the marketing materials and like, all right, time to adjust.
No, that's okay. So that's where I'm really slow at things. Is so like anything like creating this flyer took me probably most of yesterday, but now I've got it down, so it'll be super easy.
You're good. Quick fix.
Yeah. I mean, I might have a simple solution to that. PCB, I'll just DM you on the chat and probably give you a website link. Might help you prepare flyers or posters a little bit.
Well, I was also like super meticulous, like, okay, don't leave open space, don't like everything. And then when you move one thing, you have to move the 6 other layers.
And that's called over-analysis paralysis, and it will get you every time when it comes to graphic design. Because when I first started, I had that same issue with my thumbnails. Like, I wanted to get creative. I wanted to throw all this stuff out there. Go back and look at some of my, my main thumbnails that I utilize on YouTube. They are the most simplistic thing in the world, and it's because that over-analysis, it will get you. Next thing you know, 1 hour turns to 2, turns to 4, turns to 6, turns to walking away for about 4 hours. Coming back and starting over again. So
absolutely. Yes.
Yes.
Sometimes keeping it simple is the best option that you have. The more complicated you try to do, you tend to, probably go haywire of the idea that you actually initially had. So,
well, it's very true that you are your hardest critic, no matter how you look at it.
Yeah.
So
absolutely. Yes.
Always ask for another opinion, because I guarantee you won't be as bad as you think.
Yeah, I do the same thing with school presentations. So I was in Canva yesterday the same way I was in PowerPoint last month. I'm like, I spend too much time thinking about the silly things that don't matter.
Well, that's one thing. Canva is very powerful. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah.
I still utilize that. I have Adobe. I have Filmora. I have a lot of in-depth things. I go to Canva for a lot of it. So don't underestimate the power of that website.
Nope, not at all. Yeah, me and Bulls are hoping to really start diving into these things a little more. So I've been kind of getting into what I have time to get into anyways.
Yes, take it piece by piece, space yourself out. Don't get overwhelmed, because you start getting overwhelmed. The retaining what you're learning, it will become a struggle. So
yeah, totally. I have some background in graphics design and website design, but it's so old. I'm sure it doesn't translate anymore. So I'm just trying to relearn.
I feel you. I feel the same way with web design and HTML. I started back when HTML was written in Notepad. And now I look at CSS style sheets nowadays. That's how far back I go. And I'm like, holy crap. And I'm kind of venturing back into that realm myself, just getting up to speed with some things. But no, it's pretty intense.
Absolutely.
So,
Mr. Aslan, do you want to do the regular weekly giveaway now? The hashtag giveaway?
Yep, let's do that.
Yeah, I didn't do that. The other updates or announcements.
We've had some good hashtags in the messages today.
Joe for president.
Joe for president.
Joe for president.
Let's do that one.
Love it. Oh, that's exactly what we need right now. Joe for president.
Yeah. No, I'm
I
just
guess
going by my lip.
I guess we're a little biased though, but
Yeah. So Aslan, did you? Yep. Okay, I was going to say you got it there.
Yep. What's the hashtag now?
I don't know, Seda, what you got there, brother? What you think, sir?
I like Joe for president. I love it.
ow, I keep hitting my
It brings
head
a
on
whole
this
new meaning to
lamp.
that.
Shall we go for that? I mean, Joe for president?
Sure.
I'm
It's
game.
easy.
Are we all-
I am game.
Okay.
It is well deserved. I'll tell you what, smarter than most, for dang sure.
All right. Yep. There we go.
Joe for president there. Alrighty, guys, get at it with that hashtag. We got how many viewing right now? 21, it looks like. Either that or my chat froze.
Joe for president.
Oh, there they come in. I was like, wait a minute. I haven't seen anything yet.
Hey, we do have a 10-second delay, so
While we're waiting for some of these hashtags to come in, I did want to give a shout out to Arca. Again, we had a great lotto. I appreciate everyone that participated. And shout out to the Arca team. You guys are just super hardworking. You know, I just look around at some of the things you guys do. Like, you don't just do work for one token. You just hop from one chat to the other. You know, you guys do work for other tokens. It's so much hard work. And, you know, shout out to you guys. Shout out to Miss Bread, Caddy, BCB, Zen, everybody in the Arca and the whole ecosystem. Joe, everybody, you guys are just amazing. Keep doing what you're doing. And the reason why all these tokens are going to succeed is because of people like you, and we need more people like you in crypto. So thank you guys so much.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, thank
We've
you,
been seeing
Shadow.
you a lot in our chat as well, and it's always uplifting when you're around. So thanks for coming on in with us too.
No problem.
Yeah,
No
we
problem.
appreciate the opportunity to do the partner lotto after you guys had yours. So yeah, it was
The partner lotto, the talks, the chats, Sato just popping in, saying what's up to everybody every morning. Like, I get excited about that.
I know.
Because you don't see a lot of that
Yeah.
around within the communities. And
Yeah.
You really
you know,
don't.
the collaboration versus
Yep.
competition. And once those three little pieces are put together, I think that the space itself will just keep pushing forward, and it's going to shine some light here very soon. You know, it's coming. But you know, the hype and meme coins were last year. This year, I got a feeling it's going to be the collaboration and how smaller projects can work together to build something bigger, something greater. So we're here, I think, at the best and exciting times for this. So thank you, Sato, for what you do. And, you know, all the small projects out there that are doing something to innovate the space, to push it forward, to keep times moving. So we're at a very interesting pivot point.
That's true. And I believe there is a lot more to share between Charity and Archangel in the coming days.
Yes.
So
Thank
Charity
you.
and Shadow. So SO, I don't know. Shout out. Okay. Okay. The short form. Lot of those short forms. Okay. I'll go at it again. Shout out to Charity and Shadow for staying engaged in all your projects and passions. Hats off to you and your team, inspiration. So yeah, I've been in your Discord for quite some time, Shadow. So I've been seeing the conversations and how it all goes. Really good vibes and a vibrant community, I would say. Positivity is obviously definitely a big peak in the Charity chat to whatever I have seen personally. All right. So yeah, looking forward to a lot more days coming in, a lot more collaborations, Archangel, Charity, all good and legit projects to the moon. Or no, I think we should not settle for the moon. The moon is already overcrowded. Or did someone sell their sites on the moon? All those meme coin projects, did they all sell their sites on the moon so that we can go ahead and build our plants?
Yes.
I don't know. I think it's wicked.
Yeah.
Okay, safe to say the moon first.
Yeah, Sato, I gotta say the same. I love being over in Charity. The tone it's just like Arca. It's like I don't know. It's a non-judgment zone. It's fun. It's you just pop in and it's always a good time for everyone. It seems like as a female, there's times that I do get into TGs for groups and I'm like, just kidding, I'm out. I don't feel comfortable here anymore. But it feels like home over there too. So.
Yeah, I mean, some telegrams you go into, like, I feel like it's been like the norm where, it's just like all hype and, there's no real conversations. People are not asking about their day. There's no good morning. It's just like, oh, to the moon, or oh, 1000x, or oh, this. And, then you get, half naked GIFs and,
Yeah.
crazy GIFs. It's like, we're the conversations, we're the real people. So, we might not have some conversations. Some days it might be higher and some days it might be lower. But I would much rather have the organic, real conversations than, some of the stuff that just, it doesn't mean anything, You could just be saying that to pump your bag. It's basically just spam. I want real people, real community, real engagement.
Yeah.
Feel that.
I mean, heck, I had a puppy pee on me earlier, and I had to tell you guys that I got to hold the cutest puppy. I was like dying. It was adorable.
Let me ask, is the puppy at home now with you?
No, it's not. No. My cat would eat that. My cat would eat him. No. That was just a
cat eating a puppy?
My cat is vicious.
Oh my God.
Mean, not to me, but he's our guard cat. He stops most people dead in their tracks. He's big.
I'm so glad you said that, because so many times I go to people's houses in my past. People always say, "Oh, well, my dog or my cat is not mean or not vicious," and it's like, he's not mean or vicious to you, but as soon as he see me, he just gets this brand new attitude.
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't know. Our cat's really picky. I don't know. I mean, there's some people that walk in and it's just no big deal whatsoever. But then, yeah, no. But most people walk in and he's like, nope, you're in my house. I lay down the law.
Yeah, the funny thing, I used to do cable years ago. And so I walked into this one house. And so there was a dog, very, very old dog. I want to say this dog was like 13, 14, 15 years old. And so the owner gave me the warning. He said, "Hey, just to let you know, my dog is blind. And he don't see, he doesn't hear, he doesn't see. But if the dog catches wind that you're here, the dog will be very vicious." And so I was sitting next to this dog for probably about an hour, and the dog was asleep the whole time. I don't know why, but the dog just got up and started growling at me very, very viciously. It's like, so I just moved to the side, and of course, he couldn't see me, so he was still looking this way. But it's like, man, it was a crazy experience, because when you got big dogs, oh my goodness, your heart just starts pumping.
Yeah, you're brave, because I mean, I don't know. I have a little dog. I put both my animals away when I have people come over. I don't understand that. That's bad ownership. It's like, hey, my dog's vicious.
Oh, what's up,
right next to you.
I was actually a mailman as well. After I quit being a cable man, went to being a mailman, and my dog experiences tripled and got worse.
I'm sorry.
Like German Shepherds, pit bulls. I had a huge dog jump on me. Didn't even see the dog. It was the biggest dog I ever seen in my life. And I walked around the corner. Dog was just sitting there. I was like, okay, when did you get there? And what am I gonna do now? And you kind of just got to do like a guessing game of, is he friendly? Is he violent? Luckily, he was friendly, but a friendly dog likes to jump on you, and this dog weighed like 300 pounds.
See, I grew up with English Mastiffs, Great Danes, and things of that nature, so I'm used to big dogs. And I got a 50-pound pack-a-punch. To me, that seems like he's just a little ankle biter. But he's my boy. I got to give him that. But I know what you're saying, man. Most of the time with dogs, you just don't know. And like you said, you just don't know how to handle that situation. Just stay cool, calm, collected, walk up. They sense a lot of your emotion and what you're feeling at that time. So try to keep that fear on a cool, calm level scale. You might be all right.
I swear my cat senses fear. I think that's the difference Some people who walk and like some of my friends and family, they walk in like it's their house, like they're super comfortable. And then we have some people who, even friends and family, that come over and they're not like, I don't know, you could tell they act like a guest, not like they're supposed to be there. So I think they feed on that too. I was really lucky as a cleaning lady that I didn't experience any of that. Actually, I got to see a lot of cute kittens and puppies.
That's nice. All right, so let's hit the draw button now.
Yes,
Yeah.
we lost a couple viewers there, so here we go.
You know what? It would be nice if Joe actually won.
Right? That'd be funny.
Dun. Sev.
Congratulations.
Second win for Steph.
Congratulations.
Maybe.
That's
Yes.
good.
Look that up.
And we all know what you need to do, Seth. Just contact us on the main TG and she will ensure that you get your prize. But share our wallet address, I'll just share my wallet address to you via DM. So share that address, not yours. Else you will be having taxation.
Steph did win. Recently, it was back in April, so
Yeah.
a little bit of time in there. So yep, just send me your wallet like usual.
Yes, congrats.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
All right, so we got that done. I know, Mr. Oslan, you said you only had about an hour.
Yep.
And we kind of ran over that a little bit.
That's okay. I mean, I can spare another 2 to 3 minutes. I just have a regular office job meeting. All of a sudden, it's been set up in the odd time. But yeah, I do work for the APAC side. So APAC, they're way ahead, around 2.5 hours ahead of my time zone. So they're already already up and awake in office space. So yeah, I have to jump onto that meet. Let's see. I still got another 2 minutes to spare. So if we are having another discussion or you guys want to carry on, I can drop off and we can finish up the cafe.
Who wants me? No. Look, when you got all this out here, yeah, no, I'm going to sit back.
We covered everything though. I mean, we got BCB's Arca's Angels announcement, and we talked about it. Guardian. Nato came on with us the whole time, which is awesome. Thanks.
Awesome.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for having me. Thank you.
Man, you're always welcome. That's one thing. This is just a kickback, have a fun little Sunday deal that we have going on. And I love how, we're on week 36. I looked that up earlier. So we're approaching that 40 mark. By this time next month, we will be there.
We're going to have to do something special for the 50th.
I know. Hard to believe that we're in that range. I mean, it feels like, seriously, like it was yesterday. And that, we've already had a Christmas with Arca, a Thanksgiving with Arca. Time has flown. We're almost through one whole set of holidays so far.
That's crazy.
Mr. Aslan, do you remember the conversation we had after stream one night about a special idea we were going to do for a milestone cafe? We'll have to talk about that. We'll talk about that together. You remember?
We'll talk about that. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Awesome.
I think Zen. Yeah, sorry.
I was going to say, Zen's trying to drop some deets.
What's up?
Oops. I'm putting the draws on. It's yours.
Yeah, I could do it for 100 trill Arca.
100 trillion Arca.
Yeah. Anyone wants to give me 100 trillion, I can share my mustache. No problem.
I was thinking, Mr. Oslan.
Oops.
Sorry, I was pulling that one up there for you. I'm new to this channel in crypto, Mr. Oslan. I was shown your channel today. I enjoy the information. Keep it up. Definitely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nice.
I love his name, Salty Mullet.
I know, right?
That's nice. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
I mean, honestly, all of our local guys have some great information out there. Caddy, Mr. Aslan, Blue Collar. So we've got Antonio. I mean, everybody's kind of got their channel. And
now, I will say, the production on my channel has slowed down quite a bit. My focus has shifted from maintaining the YouTube channel over to some other things in life.
Yeah,
it just gets time consuming.
I actually was trying to do research for my last research post. I came across one of your old articles that you wrote a while back there, Caddy. Cool. I was like reading it and I'm like, oh, wait a second. Oh, that's Caddy.
Yeah, you can tell by the writing style. You get halfway through, like, yeah, that's Caddy's writing.
Yeah, it was.
I'm not a professor. I'm not an English teacher. I go with the flow.
Absolutely. That's the way to do it anyways.
Yes. These people. All right, hold on. We forgot Zen there.
Yeah.
Right, hold on. It just dropped down. Where'd it go? These people will be
All right, guys.
first
I
to
mean,
get to use a
I'm
scratch.
sorry. I'll just have to drop off. I'll join you again in the next week's cafe. Thank you, Shadow, for hopping in. And thank you, BCB, also for hopping in. And excited for that announcement that's happening this week. Excited for the VC as well on Guardian. Like I said, if I go a little crazy, I'll be awake and be part of the VC. Else, I'll give it a listen a little later.
Okay.
All right. See you all. Bye. Thanks for all the love and support. Take care.
Okay.
Bye.
Guys, you guys have a good one.
Yes. So I see Zen down there. He was saying that now these people, are you talking about the cafe people here today? That they'll be the first to get to see the scratch engine. So, oh, we lost Sato there too. Shoot.
Yeah, he said goodbye. Quick.
Yeah.
Well, goodbye, sir.
Okay.
Uh-oh. I hear company
Okay,
coming in the room.
So these people will be the first to get to use the scratch engine. Wait, what people?
I'm assuming he's talking about the cafe guests here.
Oh, he said scroll up slightly.
Uh-oh.
I'm scrolling.
All right, while you're scrolling there, let's see. LMAO, for 99 trillion, he's going to have to shave just half of it and leave the other half. I can't do that to him. He ain't here to defend himself at the moment. I
No,
think
we
it's going
can't-
to take a
we
lot
can't
more
make
to
that
get that
commitment.
dash on.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
don't know.
somebody wants to play.
Zen, I still don't get it.
I think we're stumped then. Drop us another hit.
You
What's
could just
the
come
most
on.
Scratch and about the scratch engine. Now, I'm curious. Drop it there, Zen. If you sign up, those that will are the first. Okay.
Sign up.
Those who are the first. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm piecing together what Zen's saying.
I'm in between the lines there, and I think yeah. So, are you going to drop a link here soon, Zen? Is that what I'm getting at, or do they need to go over and join the Scratch Telegram?
No, I don't think it came through.
Oh, he should be. You know what? If he dropped a link, it may not have. Hey, Zen, DM it to me, and I'll drop it out to the chat to everybody if that's what you're trying to do. Because we may have, if you're not a moderator of this whole YouTube channel, you may not be able to drop links.
Good point.
And most likely the comments, the algorithm snatched it up and said no. So that could be.
I also would say if anybody hasn't seen, well, I mean, hopefully you all study our stuff anyways, but our latest Reddit post covered staking. So a lot of good staking information out there about what it is, what it's traditionally used for, other projects that use it, different variations of it, and then a very special post that covers Archangel staking. So if you are trying to explain it to somebody, you can maybe share that link. It also would be great to get some good upvotes on that and hopefully get some more eyes on Arca's unique staking system. So if you have read it, go give it an upvote. Thank you.
Yes, and I'm just waiting for Zen there. He's typing right now, so I'll get that over to you guys as soon as I can. You're that. We just need to make Zen. There we go. Oh, duh. I knew that. All right, guys. So this is going out on every channel there. Let's see. Anybody else having issues with Uniswap and Coinbase Wallet? I use Coinbase Wallet, but I'll be honest, I haven't done no trading in quite some time right now. Archangel 1 billion market cap coming soon. Yes. I cannot believe, I will never forget October 22nd. We got almost there. We got 40% of the way there. We're going to get there. Let's hear. Zen just said everyone. Joe did it. What'd Joe do? I dropped it to everybody's channel, so. All right.
Oh, so it was Caddy, not Joe.
Yes.
I think that's what
I'm
he
disguised as Joe right at the moment.
Oh, Well, then you should say something funny as Joe. No, I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
no. I'll never, never. I'm not good. I'm not talented enough for that one. Let's see. It's a holdover from.
I think he's talking about the issues with Uniswap and Coinbase Wallet.
Oh, you know what? If Sato was still here, he might have been able to help address that because I know that there was some issues with Coinbase Wallet and with the Delato tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've been hearing rumors about problems with Coinbase Wallet all week, but
Okay, that would make sense. Then with some of the problems I've been wanting to shoot my monitor with this week. What was that, Miss Bread?
Nothing at all.
Nothing. Oh, well, guys, I don't know. I think we touched everything, didn't we?
Yeah.
I think so. I was kind of sifting through TG a little bit. I think we covered everything. I think so. So I'll get the flyer updated for our contest, and I'll get it dropped in all the main chats. So hopefully everybody can kind of help spread the word and study up.
Sounds good. I can't wait to see that come out.
Me too, actually. We'll see how long it takes. No, I'm just kidding. It won't take me long.
No, and if you do need any help with anything Canva related, don't hesitate to reach out to me. Try to do what I can to help out. I've been utilizing it for a while, and I made a little headway, but
yeah,
wait,
I didn't.
Oh no, never mind. That's what I sent on Questor's channel.
Yeah, well, I'll definitely keep that in mind. Thank you, Cody.
Yeah, no problem. All right, guys, I think that's about it. Should we let these folks get on about their weekend?
Probably
I
good.
think so.
Yes, well,
All right.
guys, thank you for a great cafe. Thank you, Sato, if you're dropping in, still paying attention, for coming and hanging out with us this evening. BCB, glad you was able to rush, get cleaned up, get taken care of what you needed to get taken care of. And yeah, that's been fun. Ultra later, guys and girls. Wash hands. Yes, until next week, guys. All right. Let's see here.